In this video, we'll start to explore some of these features of Apex. So right now we have this nice, wonderful codes here that we use for on here. I'll create your first line chart. Of course, you want to know a bit more. So let's start and explore those here as well. So you can see we have this huge line chart here. And what we're going to do is we're going to analyze some of these codes here so we have an understanding what's going on. So what do we have here? Well, as you can see here, we have here the variable option, or the variable options, which is the variable, and this variable contains the chart type. So it will indicate as an array what is the chart type. It's a line chart. So it does not work. There are many types here, but if you would just change the name of each, it will not work always because of the data that you have. Not every chart has the same structure of data, so that's very important. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust a few which we know works. So we have, for example, the bar chart. Let's save that. Refresh here. You can see now we have the bar chart. Bar chart and line chart usually have the same structure except for the shape. That's really the only difference. Pie chart does not work, but a radar chart does. So let's save that, and then here you can see here this is our radar chart. Beautiful. So you can see with the type we can indicate the type, and then we also have what's the series. So the series is basically the starting point is here, all these numbers of every data point that we have in our chart, and we can adjust that as well. So let's make this 50 instead of 30. Let's refresh, and you can see now we move here to 50. And if this is 125, let's push that down to, let's say, 10. Save that, refresh, and now you can see these values move from 125 to 10 only. So you can see these are the series regarding to the values. And if you would say, well, how will I know, for example, the name? Of course, this is part of the legend that needs to be shown. So you can adjust this name, and same here as well with the x-axis. So now you might say, well, the radar does not have any x-axis. Well, apparently this is considered the x-axis. So what we can do is we can just change that to a line chart, and we say the x-axis has now category 2000, and then 2001, 2002, and let's save that, refresh. Now we have a line chart, and you can see here now we get these values here. Beautiful. So this is very, very nice and very simple to use. And basically this entire value here will tell you eventually everything what you need to know. And then if you say, well, what is this exactly? Well, very simple. It will say, go and search in the document, or at least use this command, the apex chart, draw the chart, and search for that eventually here. Look for in the document, look for the selector or the chart ID, the tag ID with the name chart. And then as the options, you start to draw that or render it. So basically with the options, you connect them with all these values here. So basically the options is the value explaining here, and then once you did that, okay, chart, which is this here, this is the variable of the chart, render or create, whatever you want to call it. Render is the command within the JavaScript. So once you did that, you can see then you have this, and this is a really short, straight to the point part of this. And you might say, well, is there more? Of course, there's a lot more. So let's explore some of the other features, and let's try to create or minimize our huge chart here right now.